Look, there it is.
Who? What?
The Capitol Dome.
The young patriot recites Lincoln and Jefferson turned loose in our nation's capital. Yeah, I think it's all right.
I remember Dad used to tell me that Joe Payne was the finest man he ever knew.
Do you solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States?
If I'm going to vote, I at least ought to try and study some of the bills that are coming up.
The bills?
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic?
Didn't you say something to the papers about wanting to create a national boys' camp? Now, you were in earnest about that, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Well, why don't you do it? Now, there's a job for you. Get a bill started to accomplish it, present it to Congress. It'll be a great experience for you.
Well, I'll do it. I will.
And that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the same?
Go ahead. Be a senator. Try and mess up Mr. Taylor's little graft. But if you can't, and you can't in 9 million years, go home. Don't stay around here making people feel sorry for you.
No, sir. Now, doggone it, there's something wrong here. I know there's something wrong. And I'm not going to vote on that thing until I get some more questions answered.
Either he falls in line with us and behaves himself, or I'll break him so wide open they'll never be able to find the pieces.
I've been told that this whole thing is his idea to get graft.
That you take this obligation freely, without mental reservation or purpose of evasion?
Now, 30 years ago, I had your ideals. I was you. I had to make the same decision you were asked to make today. And I made it. I compromised. Yes. This is a man's world. It's a brutal world, Jeff, and you've no place in it. You'll only get hurt. Well, I've had to compromise. I've had to play ball. That's how states and empires have been built since time began. Don't you understand? I compromise. Great powers are behind it, and they'll destroy you before you even get started. Jeff, and you got to check your ideals outside the door like you do your rubbers. You can take my word for it. That's how things are. When that deficiency bill comes up in the Senate tomorrow, you stay away from it. Don't say a word.
And that you will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which you are about to enter?
Mr. President.
Senator Smith, desire to be heard on Section 40?
I do, sir.
If he even starts to convince those senators, you might as well blow your brains out. You know that, don't you?
I consider Senator Smith unworthy to address this body. Using this body in his privileged office for his own personal profit. Has he one scrap of evidence to add now to the defense he did not give and could not give at that same hearing?
I have no defense against forged papers.
Will the senator yield?
No, sir, I will not yield. And this same man, Mr. James Taylor, came down here and offered me a seat in this Senate for the next 20 years if I voted for a dam that he knew and I knew was a fraud. But if I dared to open my mouth against that dam, he promised to break me in two. There's no place out there for graft, or greed, or lies, or compromise with human liberties.
So help you God?
I do.